Hello everybody, I'm the Fruit Collector, and welcome to the video of the One Piece card game. Today, I'm going to be going over my deck and how my tournament went just yesterday. First off, I am still sick and it hurts to talk, but I'm still here making this video, guys, because I love you. So if you can make sure you subscribe and like the video, and tell others that you also enjoyed the video, it would be greatly appreciated. Alright, let's jump right in. I went 1 and 2 with this deck list at my tournament. I won against a Eustace Kid deck, and I lost against 2 Zoro decks. I feel like the greatest issue with this deck was not being able to put up high enough numbers too fast. I focused too much on the lower cost characters in my deck and not enough on the high cost high hitters. So in the late game, I really didn't have much to throw out. Things like running this four of the 2 cost Apu here was a huge accident on my part because the Apu just did nothing. It was useful, I guess, for 2000 counter, but in any case, I'd probably just play Otama over it because at least it get something done. I didn't attack once with Apu. I didn't even consider it the entire time. I don't even think I summoned him. After seeing this too, I also think that red and green, just like how many life you get with your leaders, is a big difference against just the one color leaders and that one extra life. It means a whole world. And Zoro giving everyone plus 1000 if he has one down card equipped is absolutely insane, and it means way too much. If you have a 5000 power leader, which all of them are right now, and he has a 5000 power leader, if he gives everyone plus 1000 power, so he becomes a 5000 power guy, gets plus 1000, you need to use 2000 worth of counter on your leader alone just to avoid losing a life card. It matters a lot really quickly. What this deck did do good, though, is putting up a lot of blockers and a lot of defenders up really early, which I really appreciated. However, like I said, the late game where everything is just destroying my characters after they're rested, I really didn't have much to do. I also think I could have played better. I think I focused way too much on just targeting the leader's life and not too much on what the leader had, what the other player had their characters doing, and if they're arrested, if I could have killed them or not. Things like that I think were extremely important, and I just didn't pay enough attention to it through my own hubris. Alright, let's get into the deck list. First off, I'm playing 4 Jewelry Bonnie. This is the Searcher for Supernovas cards. We are playing 4 Chopper, he's a blocker. 4 Beiji, he's a blocker. 4 Stretchman Apu, which, like I listed, did nothing. He was good for counter, that was it. What he does, though, is you can have 1 Don card equipped, and when attacking, you can rest one of your opponent's Don cards, which I thought might have been useful when I was making my deck. Come to learn, it was not. I'm playing 2 Nami, which is a summon this on play. You get to search your top 5 cards of your deck for a Straw Hat character. Izo rests the character with 4 less upon play. Okiku, when she has 1 Don card equipped when attacking, once per turn, you can rest one of your opponent's character that costs 5 or less. This card was essential. If you're playing a green deck, play 4 of this card. It is amazing. Then I'm playing 2 Killer. It is just a 2-cost blocker. And then if he has 1 Diamond card equipped upon block, if you have 3 characters on the field, you get to draw 1. 2 X-Drake, which really didn't do anything my entire game. I summoned him once and he got demolished immediately. When he has 1 Don card equipped during my turn, when this character is rested, other Supernova or Navy type units get plus 1000 power. I was playing 2 Eustace Captain Kidd, the 7-cost blocker. This was incredibly important. He was my best blocker in my entire deck besides the 1 costs, and it came up in all 3 of my games, including the 3 fun games I played when I was waiting for the rounds to end. Very good character. Saved me a crap ton of hard moments, and it's pretty hard to get him off the field because of his 7000. Cards like Otama, though, that my opponents were playing, really screwed me over because they would just reduce him to 5000 and attack over with their leader. Then I played 2 of the Luffy, the 5-cost 6000 power with Rush. You can have 2 time cards equipped when attacking. Your opponent can activate blockers. That second effect activated once, and the Luffy didn't do anything the rest of my 3 rounds. It was semi-useful, I suppose, but like I said, it didn't do much. Into Years at the Samoyed Archipelago, is my searcher of choice for the Straw Hats. I only had two of it though during the event, so I had to play the two Namis as well. I would normally play four of this, I think, if I had them. Diablo Jambe is really good. Uh, Main, you can select one of your Straw Hat crew type leader characters. Your opponent cannot activate blockers if that leader character attacks during this turn. If you're playing just a red deck, I recommend playing four of this. This is a great card when it came up. However, I have more green cards in my deck than I do red cards, let alone Straw Hat cards. Therefore, I just drew it and it was just a brick. So I wouldn't recommend playing it in a red-green deck. Next up, we have Punk Gibson, which was one of my favorite event cards to use because it came up the most, I think. Also, Straw Sword, but we get that one next. This is a counter card. Up to one of my leader characters, you gain plus 4,000 power during this battle. Then rest up one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. This was great with getting rid of blockers for your next turn, so your opponent would attack with their leader. Bam, do that. Your leader doesn't take the life damage, and you can rest their blocker for next turn. Sets up a great opening for you to attack them and get some life points in. Next up, Straw Sword. Same kind of thing as Punk Gibson. Same cost, but this rests a character with the cost of... oh no, it just rests one of your opponent's characters. There's no cost limit. None of these trigger effects actually came up. Let me just say, out of 3 of my rounds, none of my life cards had triggers on them. So, none of them have come up. I don't know how good they are. I really haven't read them. Then I'm playing 2 Paradise Waterfall. It's a counter, and up to one of your leader characters gains plus 1,000 power during this battle. Then set one of your characters as active. Was way less good as Punk Gibson. If I had to go back and change my deck, I would drop the 2 Paradise Waterfall and add 2 Punk Gibson if I had the ability to. Next up, I was playing 2 of this Nami. This is from the starter deck. It's a cost 1. Activate main once per turn. You can give one of your rested down characters to one of your leader or characters. I wish I was playing one of this. I drew into it a lot and it helped, but when it helped, it was only like late game and all that, and I drew it way too early a lot of times. I wish I was playing as a 1-of, not a 2-of. And I am playing a lot of 1-ofs in this deck. I found out I didn't realize that first. So that was a accident on my part. Next up, we have this Trafalgar Law right here. Playing 2 of him. On play, you can... Actually, I can't remember this effect. Let me actually click on him real quick. On play, you can set up to one of your Supernova Heart types pirates with less characters that cost a fire less as active. I thought this would be good for really, for some attacking, but I never really had this effect come up. I drew him to like once, and by that point, I was already screwed enough, and I couldn't really do anything. This law, however, though, the 5-cost blocker was really good, because it was a blocker. It also helped me, get rid of a Bonnie, which was just dead on my field. I wasn't really searching anything at that point in the game, and switch it out with a Chopper, which was super good on play. Then I'm playing 1 Raizo, which is when attacking, once per turn, if you have 2 or more rested characters, draw 1 card. This did not come up. I drew him all 3 games, and I did not use him once. I'm going to remove him from my deck. Played 1 X-Drake. I also drew him all 3 games. I summoned him once, and a KO'd a Chopper, then died immediately next turn. So it was semi-useful, I guess. Jinbei here, I'm going to play 2 of next time, because it was a great card. 4 cost, 5,000 power blocker. Then it has 2 Don cards equipped. I think that's 2. The 1 Don card equipped. On block, you can play 1 red character with a cost of 2 less for your hand, aka your red Chopper cards, or this Usopp here. Then I'm playing 1 Uta. 4 cost. On play, you can add 1 red character other than Uta with a cost of 3 or less from your trash to your hand. I didn't draw this once, but on retrospect, if I did draw it, it wouldn't have done anything. Because I'm not playing enough Straw Hat Crew. My graveyard or my trash area mainly just consisted of green Supernova units. So there really wasn't much to go off of if I even did draw this. Next up is Usopp playing a 1-of. Don 2, when attacking, your opponent cannot activate blockers characters that have a power of 5,000 or more during this battle. I drew this like once, I think, and at that point he wasn't using any blockers, and he was already about to kill me, and I was in such a poor position that I really didn't have a chance to play him. I did think a lot of my issues with my deck came from me misplaying, or just bad luck probably. I don't know. Um, I would show you what I got. I got the red film cards. That was pretty cool. Pretty happy I have those. And the prize card I got. I didn't win, not the prize card from winning, but the prize card you got just from attending. I got the Luffy card with the red in the background. Let me see if I can actually pull it up. Um, it's not even in the database. Why is it not in the database? That's funny. Um, card list. Probably promotion cards. There's a lot of promotion. This one right here. This is what I pulled. That was pretty cool. I really liked the artwork on it. I was pretty happy I pulled this one. I don't think I'll ever use it, but whatever. And yeah, these are the film cards I got. It was only like one of each, so I'm gonna be doing a tournament next Friday, where I can get another copy of all these and at least have a two of. I heard these are pretty good in your red decks. So yeah, that is all I have for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out the other ones. Like I said, subscribe if you enjoy these videos. I don't ever ask people to say that. That was my first time in my, this is my 70th video, I think. Um, Including the 3 YouTube shorts I did a while ago. That's the first time I've told people to subscribe, so if you want to, please go ahead and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, make sure the other ones I have as well. If you think you know anyone that would enjoy these videos, make sure to share with them as well. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.